Alright, we got a little project on the gas clothes dryer today. This is a Maytag, part of the front loading series. I think this was the second generation or late first generation of front loaders. The matching washing machine has died a long time ago. We replaced it with this GE front loader on a pedestal. Let's open it up and see. We open it up and you can see right away that the door light has stopped working. We already have a little bit of trouble with the timer on this. Sometimes it doesn't stop when it gets down to the end of the cycle. It keeps on going. And I have decided to live with that for a while because the timer is pretty expensive. And it might not even be the timer. It could be the circuit board. So the door light, I've been living with that for quite a while too. But I finally decided to replace the door light. We're going to show you how to do that. It's really not that hard from what I can tell. And just looking at it, let's look up underneath here. Inside the door on the right hand side, oops, let's get some light, shall we? My light is not a hanging hook, even though people seem to think it is. Let's get some light. Here we go. We got light, and there's the light fixture right there, and you can see at the very top of it there's a Phillips head screw. So we're going to reach in with a Phillips screwdriver and remove that screw, and then the lens cover should just come right off, and we hopefully be able to reach the bulb that way. Alright, just as I suspected, it came right out real easy. See the one screw hole at the top, and some little tangs on the bottom to hold it in place on like a little hinge system. Looks a little dirty, so we're going to get the Windex and a paper towel and clean it before we put it back together. Here's the single Phillips head screw that holds it in. We're going to set that aside so we don't lose it. And once you get it off, you just reach in with your fingers and unscrew the light bulb. And it's a standard 4 or 7 watt night light bulb. Same thing you'd use in a night light. And it just screws right in, or a Christmas light bulb, what we call a C7 size. And I'm sure we have lots of these around. I'm going to go find one. We're going to clean that lens and put it back together. Well, I didn't have any 7 watts right now, but I did have some 4s, so I went ahead and used the 4, and we're gonna find those little holes there where it tips in at, lift it up into place like that. Very easy to line up. And we're gonna take the screw, get that started in a hole by hand, a couple turns to hold it, and we'll take our screwdriver and tighten it down the rest of the way. It doesn't have to be super tight. There it is. And I say, look at that. Now we can see the laundry when we open the door. I say the 7 watts instead of a 4. We put a 4 watt in instead of a 7. And honestly, I think that's just fine. Let's turn the main light off overhead and see how that looks. Because it's probably even brighter at night. Yeah, look at that. 4 watts is just enough to see perfectly in there, your laundry. And if you wanted to at night, you could even leave the door partially open, or even all the way open, and use it as a nightlight for the room if you wanted to. Because 4 watts is very low draw. But I say we probably won't do that. We have other automatic night lights in the house in different places, so we really don't need an extra night light. But it's nice to be able to see in the dryer again and know whether or not you left anything behind and find all your stuff. Hopefully less lost socks this way. Well, we can always hope, but that's probably a lost cause because who knows where the socks go. But there you go, an easy do-it-yourself project to make you feel accomplished and also more satisfied and happy with the tools and appliances that you have, because if it works properly, you're going to be more satisfied and happy with your possessions and your tools, so you're not so anxious to go out and run out and buy a new one. Well, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and bye for now.